Could you please throw some light on your childhood about, because Andaman Nicobar Island, people are unaware of it, in fact. So can you share some uniqueness and what are all the things which are different from the rest of the country, and what are the important places over there? As per your idea, throw some light on Andaman Nicobar Islands as well as on your childhood.
Yes, sir. Yes, when someone asks me about my native, I feel very happy to say that because I love my place. Even though if I go to any other country with all the facilities and everything, but still I love my country. I love my place of native, where I can say I enjoyed my childhood with my family, and especially with my place. I enjoyed a lot because of the nature. I love nature. And yes, during childhood only, during school life only, I was in my native. So till 12th I studied in my native, and after 12th I completed my diploma in system management. After that, during I was doing a system in management diploma course. That time only tsunami affected, so that time I couldn't complete that diploma course, the duration. So immediately we shifted to Chennai. During that time only we shifted to Chennai. And 2004 I lost my father. So 2005 was tsunami affected. When 2004 end only. So after that we shifted to Chennai. But when I talk about my native place, of course I love the nature and I love the people of my Andaman. Why? Because I enjoyed with the people neighborhood, because I feel that the neighbor were used to like very friendly, like very helping tendency. They used to talk with us with like relatives. When not relatives talk to us like that, but the neighborhood and the festival, when it comes to festival celebration, there is no difference between any religion. Everyone celebrates every festival, even Holi, Raksha Bandhan and all. We used to celebrate on the road. We enjoy like it is our own festival. So, but now in Chennai, I never find that opportunity. So there is some restriction in everything. So in my native, I enjoy a lot, means the only thing that is celebrating all the festivals equally. And we respect each other's festivals. We help them to make all the snacks items. We share everything. We used to share all the sweets and snacks to all the entire street. So I enjoyed a lot during my childhood is the festival celebration. But now in Chennai, I wonder when Diwali is coming, when Pongal is coming. I wonder, okay, who will invite me? But in my native morning itself, I go to my friend house, and Eid, Bakrid and all, they used to come to my house in the early morning itself. So the enjoyment with people interaction is lovely.
Very good. So maybe that kind of culture is still prevailing in smaller towns, I believe. This is because of metropolitan, cosmopolitan kind of atmosphere in metro, that is Chennai, that may be missing, I believe. So, but anyhow, it is really nice to know that in your hometown, you could find such a loving atmosphere. Irrespective of religions, all the people used to share joy, and they used to share these festivals. That's really heartening to know. Well, moving on to the languages, because I know that Andaman Nicobar Island, it is influenced by West Bengal also, is very nearer to that, and it has got people from different parts of the country. So, what are the languages you are comfortable with?
Yes, sir. I speak Hindi also because, yes, you said that is a law. All region people are in Chennai. West Bengalis and Malayalis, Telugu people. In my school till sixth standard, there was only Telugu students.
Oh,
And
very
after sixth to tenth, everyone was there. Like Telugu, Malayalam, Hindi people, and like Navy people. Everyone was there. And when I skipped to plus one and plus two, there was only Malayali students. So like that, I enjoyed with studying and making friendship with all region people equally. So
wow.
it's not like that. Why I only interact with Tamil people, Muslim people like that. I enjoyed all region people in one place in school life.
Wow,
So
very good, very good.
and yes, I know Hindi because there is a regional language like in Tamil Nadu they talk Tamil like that. In Andaman the regional language like kind of Hindi only mostly.
Okay.
Wherever you go, get into bus, go to a shop, they ask in Hindi only mostly.
Mhm.
So through that, and I had one subject also. So Hindi I speak, and English is my medium of study. So English and mother tongue is Tamil. So of course I know Tamil.
Very good, very good. Excellent. Now, I share my experience with the feedback of the students. So, you see, you know that I am very much particular about the benchmarking of the kind of students I take into my workshop. So, I take the people who are already okay with English, who are already able to read, write, and people who are able to speak at least basic English, and people who are able to understand if someone speaks. So when I say this benchmarking, some people immediately they say one comment. Sir, if the people are already good at English, in what way you are going to make them fluent? So how come you get students? So this is among my friends, among the relatives, or even during the Saturday webinars also. This is one frequent comment usually people do. So I am very much clear about the kind of people who I want. So as per that category, you are here. All the other people who are sitting in this room, they are as per that category only. So if someone asks me this question, then how I answer that? Of course, I tell them again clearly. In the angle of a student, in the angle of how to say a learner, what is your observation about this? Because my question is simple. You are already good at English. You know English, reading, writing, and you are able to understand. You are able to speak also. Why did you take up this course?
Yes, sir. Of course, the people ask like that. It is accepted by when we think in their place. But when we are in need, the individual is in need of communication skill to strong their grammar part and strong their confident level to handle the people or handle the society. Of course, they need to improve their communication skill more than what they have. So in that situation, in that mindset only, I joined this course because people believe that I speak good English. Even
Yes.
they asked me, why don't you take a class for my kids and why don't you take a class for me? You are good in English. I said, you believe me, but I don't believe myself because I know where I want to strong myself. I
Perfect.
want to strong my grammar part. So if I have a good knowledge, if I have first, I have to feed my sense with the knowledge so that I can transfer to you. So without that, I cannot give you half part. So you will learn with a very half part from that. So then you cannot find the result and my own reputation will go out. So I say to them, like, I need some time to improve my communication skill and the grammar part, as well as the confident level, as well as the planning lessons, and how to communicate with students and how to transfer my knowledge to students as per the age level. So all the things is needed to have one course. So
Very
when I
good.
was searching online for this kind of set of knowledge where I can get in one space, I got your institute and I got inspired with your title like a paperless fluency. I got questioned myself, what is the paperless fluency? What is that magic? What word it contains actually? When I attended your seminar, I got to know, okay, this is the method of your teaching you're going to teach. And also I got inspired with your set of plan, you are taking only the people who knows already English, who's good in English, but they want to improve their communication skill, the strong, the confident level. So I decided that I'm in that place. So he's the right person. He can guide me.
Very
So
good.
so I thought, okay, let it be the last institute I'm searching for communication skill. So I decided to join this course. And even I decided very long back due to some financial situation, I couldn't join on the last batch. So continuously I was following, I was in a group. So I joined the next batch. So I'm really happy for that and thankful for you that you have guided me personally that how to get the grammar part strong and book reference and personal guidance and whatever questions we ask, you are advising to people based on their individual ability of understanding. So it is most important to know that because everyone will not understand everything. It is need some extra effort to make them understand individually. So I got to know many things from you, and I got an idea how to handle students. And so that is what, sir.
Very good, very good. So really, my point of view is really again supported by the successful students like you. So
Yes,
that's really great. So what I understand from your presentation is that you were already good at English and you were able to speak and you were able to make the people feel that you are good at it. Of course, you are good at it. But however, internally you have a thirst, you have got a strong desire to sharpen your grammar further and further and you wanted to enhance your confidence level. Now, have all these purposes got served with this training? Confidence level enhancing
Yes,
and
sir.
getting understanding of grammar.
Yes, sir. Of course, I got confident. I got more confident, like I can start the institute immediately
Very
because
good.
of the yes,
Yes.
because of your book reference and the grammar part. Whatever you have covered so far is, I really enjoyed that. It was new to me. Even though I studied in English medium, started speaking in English like as a tongue, with the mother tongue as a regional language only. I didn't focus particularly in that language, so it's one of the subject in my school. But when I spend some time for the particular concept or subject, I got to know so many things I have to learn in this method only, which can help me to remember a lifetime. So
Very
this
good.
kind of tricks and all I learned from you only, like question type. I enjoyed the most important part. I enjoyed and satisfied me is that question part, like can live question is live, live is R is for live, like this kind of structure of pattern you are designed. I never know this is the part. Okay, we have to use this for only for this situation. I talk like that, but people
Yes.
understand. So I leave it. Okay. So when I have to teach to someone else, of course, I need this kind of explanation to make them understand.
Perfect.
So of course, I enjoyed your course structure.
Excellent. Excellent. Now I am correlating your statements with that of my life. Honestly speaking, I too never learned grammar in a structural way. I started my career in a pharmaceutical industry. I joined as a medical representative and I reached to the position of HR manager, National Sales Training Manager in my journey. In this process, I got English automatically. I never forgot. In fact, I am from a rural background and I'm from a village and I'm from Telugu medium. I was not that fluent, honestly, in the beginning of my career in the pharma industry. But later, out of my exposure with good speakers, or maybe with the exposure of the kind of study material they provide for the pharma products, I got natural ability to speak. I never realized that I got fluency. Now, later in the year 2004, when I started this particular training institute on a full time basis, then I got the need to teach people. Now, exactly the way now you are in position in which now you are already good at English, you want to start an institute and you want to teach grammar in a structural way. So that was the kind of situation I was in. There, I made extensive research. I studied many books, and I studied myself how I got fluency, what made me fluent. This kind of research I made on my own self. Then I realized the role of subconscious mind. So that is how I designed this particular module. From there onwards, step by step, I kept on increasing the content. I kept on enhancing it. So I'm very happy that my module is really working out. The secret behind my module is very simple. How a common man is struggling and how what kind of, because I was in that situation. So
Yes.
what kind of steps would help him? In that way, I designed. Great. So you said a while ago, among all the landmarks and all, you really like the questioning part of it. That's really heartening to know that. Well, is there any unforgettable moment or any activity during this particular workshop?
About sir?
We have conducted many activities, games, and the interactive quiz programs and all. So, which one you liked very much? Questioning part is okay. So, I like that. Any other activities or any other games which you personally you liked very much?
Yes, sir. I liked every concept, every method of teaching you are given to us. But personally, I prefer that and making them understand that is what I highlighted, the particular one. And otherwise, you are giving a time to us to interact with people
Hmm.
and making them to interact. You're like indirectly you're forcing us to interact with people. The space you're giving to us is. So that always, of course, helped me a lot because interacting with the different region people gives us more knowledge about their own culture, their own profession. So these kind of things like you had a chit chat movement. The chit chat concept is liked a lot. Chit chat concept because during chit chat only we talk apart from the syllabus. So that way we are getting more confident about how to interact with the stranger. Like they are in a student, but still I'm interacting with a stranger like. So we are in a group, but still I'm interacting with an unknown person. Even though I'm traveling with a person, but still is okay, how to interact with people if I'm starting to talk in the beginning. So this kind of ideas and confident level and making bonding with the people in the communication skill is, of course, helped me, and the chit chat moment, and you're giving a time to question others. Questioning others is, of course, it is really needed in real time life, because we sometimes we get a chance to question someone and someone question to us. We have to handle the situation with confident. So confident comes if we are good in the communication skill. So that and all I liked a lot.
Perfect, perfect. Honestly speaking, I need to appreciate you for many reasons because somehow the time doesn't favor us in life. Everyone is not, for everyone's life is not a bed of roses. So in your case also it proved. Initially you said that because of some issues you could not join immediately the batch. But that persistence in you that made you to be in touch with us on a continuous basis, and finally you took a step, you took a decision to join. And after that, also, unfortunately, your mother-in-law was not feeling well. She got hospitalized. You got many challenges in between. Despite that, you never shifted your focus. So that fighter in you that made you fluent, I can say, in fact. So my salutes to the fighter within you. So in fact, this how do you manage your time? How do you adjust your time so that we observed majority of the times you did not miss the sessions. So in fact, you have at one point of time, I remember you decided, okay, sir, it is not possible for me to continue. So let me join the next batch. I permitted for you. In fact, I permitted also. But again, to my surprise, you popped up in the session the very next day. How do you manage this?
Yes, sir. Because of course, I was so happy that you gave a permission to attend in the next batch and a lifetime batch. You are given opportunity to attend the session for lifetime. Whenever it is possible, you can attend the session. Of course, you guided me. You gave an opportunity. You gave an idea to, okay, you can manage yourself like this. You don't skip your class permanently like that. But why I decided to continue with the same batch, because I'm okay with the I got friendship. I got close to the people I'm with them. So I thought, okay, I don't want to skip the period because the future is not in my hand. Maybe I get a difficult situation than now in future. So I cannot plan based on that. If I decide something based on the situation, of course, it will go on go. So I cannot come to my conclusion what I was looking for so long. So I decided, okay, let me continue with this batch, and whatever is possible, I can take help from my friends. Only the confidence of my friends, only my teammates, only I started, okay, I have to finish within this batch. I personally had interaction with Vani ma'am and Tarunji, and even in the beginning, Jagan Mohan sir also helped me. Like they all there to help me, they all there to recall that whatever the lesson was there. So with their support and confident of their helping tendency, only I started, okay, I have to continue with this batch. And after doing when I stay in hospital with my mother-in-law, I used to recall that paperless fluency, constant mind. I used to recall, okay, what he taught today, what he taught yesterday.
Very
Like
good.
that, I used to recall my mind, like so, like that only I managed myself, and still I'm managing myself.
Very good. That is a desire, strong desire. So a burning desire, if a person has, he can achieve anything. That once again, you proved that. In my
Yes,
previous interactions with other students, they used to say that, sir, when I go for morning walk, I recollect all these things, a paperless place. So it does not require any pen and paper. So that while walking, I managed it. One student said, and in the same way, one homemaker, she said, I do not get time at all. So many compelling works are there on my shoulders. Despite that, while cooking, I use it to recapitulate. So that way, now it is a new angle, new insight you give when you are overseeing your mother-in-law in the hospital. So at that time, you were recollecting. So that's what, where there is a will, there is a way, that you proved it
yes,
once again. That's really great. So one last question from my side, this online versus offline. So most of the people in still they think conventional way that offline classes are effective. So what is your observation with this particular experience?
yes, sir. Maybe the offline class is effective when it is near to you, or you are having a free time. You're not having any commitments apart from the learning session. That you can go ahead with that. But the online session means, of course, it is very good. It is the only easiest platform to the people who is working and having multitasking responsibility with their personal family. So for them, it is only best choice to choose online only. And people get disadvantage. People take like a negative mind about online session, maybe because of the bad experience they had in their first life.
With
So,
some
but
other
it is
trainers.
not.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not applicable for everyone in every session on every classroom. So we have to think practically. And when I approached you and I got to know there is some restriction to open a video, you have to be separate you have to sit in separate room, you have to interact with people like that, and now some restriction, whatever is given to us is of course equal to the offline session. So only thing is we are sitting in our own house and you're
Yeah,
talking to you. But the thing is what you're going to handle and maintain is, of course, it is equal to offline session. So how we are
perfect,
sitting. So
perfect,
of
perfect.
course, yes, I enjoyed.
Great, amazing, amazing. So that's what I wanted to understand. In fact, you see, I created that kind of atmosphere. You sit in a separate room, free from disturbances and distractions, and this 1.5 hours you have to dedicate for this particular mission only. And apart from that, you need to appear on camera always, and you need to interact with the team. So all these conditions, initially they were painful for some people. So what is this like that? But later they realized because of these conditions, it is as good as a physical class. That's really great. So for these online classes, again, there is all online classes, as you rightly told, they may not have got the same effect for one reason. Majority of online classes, so the trainers, they give the recorded version. So they do not have the live interactive sessions. So what has been your experience with our online classes? Is there any component of recorded version or is it 100% live?
It is up for 100% live, sir, because even I had a question with you, like, can I have a recording whenever I'm not able to attend the session? Can you provide me the recordings? You said like you need to attend one day live class so that you can interact with people, you can interact with me, I can question you. This and all will happen only during online class. Recording will not give you all those things. So as
Yes.
you said to me, at that time I got a question, why he's not supporting me with the recordings?
Now you
I asked
understood.
myself why he's not supporting his recordings, because I have to disturb other people what he taught like that. But
Yes.
later I realized only
Mm.
the live session can give you more knowledge and more confident. Even that further just to compensate that you're giving lifetime access. So why can't I go with the lifetime access? Whenever I miss the class, what are the session I'm missing? I'm going to attend in some different session.
Time. Very good.
So it is compensated with this. So it is not mandatory to give a recordings.
Very good.
I
So I'm
really
very
miss
happy.
later.
Yes, madam, you are saying? Sorry.
Yes,
Yeah. So it's 100% live. So that is the real benefit of this particular program. Excellent. So we
yes.
wish you all the best and we wish you great success and we wish you many more milestones and achievements in your career.
Thank you.